Here we go!
Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd, some of your testimony doesn't add up. You can be rest assured that I, Furina, the god of justice, will get to the bottom of this matter. No detail shall escape me. Yes, that sounds perfect. A god must be firm. A god must not allow any detail to slip through the cracks. My dear citizens, just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals, so too is truth unmoved by even the strongest of wills.
Her official in an event? Oh god.
To the defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions.
Official knockoff. Hey, Rune, how you doing?
Now what's next? It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Furina.
Neverlet! Let's go! Best boy!
Oh, Neverlet! As the god of justice, it is only expected that
People
I
more
should
excited about
remain
Neverlet than
informed
about her.
of every trial and make the necessary preparations. Is there something that you needed? If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
Have I looked at him lately? Yes, I have.
According to the judgment
Here we go.
of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, the Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
Death sentence. Let's watch, guys.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful?
What's done is done. Just trust in me, your Archon. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
Well, there she is.
The show begins.
Feels so slow.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. What's
And
next?
Charlotte. Charlotte.
Say
We can take pictures again. Yay.
breaking news.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same.
Navia?
There's something ominous
Navia?
about it.
No!
Well, the water, I mean.
I like Navia. What the hell was that?
Prophecy.
What the hell
Yes.
happened there?
What has been prophesized will be fulfilled.
I, Furina,
Oh,
will use
oh,
this
that looks
trial
cool.
to show the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment
Oh,
is
I like
fair
this
and
guy.
just. What is the meaning you would call
You have
this?
never been as
Justice?
superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Then why should we acknowledge it?
Fusolo, why did you deceive us?
Applaud and rejoice.
For just a moment. This isn't right!
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the
that.
floor will now
This
begin.
trial is...
Am I the
now
only one who's
understand
getting
the true
goosebumps?
purpose behind this position.
Oh my god!
You are a devious one, Fusolo.
What the fuck? Child, let's go!
Papa, what should I do?
Holy shit!
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Dudes! Who was that?
I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually end in
Who
a
was that?
magnificent and dramatic trial. Farewell, Neverlet.
Who the
I hope
fuck
you've
was...
enjoyed the
Who?
part you played these 500 years.
Fuck. I just got freaking goosebumps. What the fuck was that? Dude! Holy shit! Man! Damn, and I thought that Star Rail did a good job. Holy shit! Guys, we got another code incoming. Let's go. What the hell is going on there? Leave it to Genshin to leave you confused and excited at the same time. Exactly. What the fuck just happened there? That looked every little bit of amazing, though. Sheesh. By the way, guys, are you guys also posting the codes in our Discord? Would be awesome. Would appreciate that. The court was being flooded. My eyes were being flooded. I don't like this suspense. It hurts. Yeah, there's so much still gonna happen in this story. I think we're all gonna be kept speechless at some point. The fuck? Let's go.
Hey, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program. Woo,
Hydro Overload.
yay!
Well, I mean, it is Fontaine.
I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine, and I'm joined today by two guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Furina, and I am super excited to be on this special program today. Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine. And as the story continues, how will this special god avert the crisis foretold in the prophecy? I hope everyone's excited to see what happens next.
I mean, I sure am. I'm at the edge of my seat.
Bro, you sound so weird.
My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Nouvellette, the dragon sovereign of water and Udex of
It doesn't sound like Nouvellette.
I'm sure many of you already consider Nouvellette a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Yes, for sure. Totally.
Yep.
Okay, so next, let's dive into the major content that we have coming in version 4.2. In the intro, Furina said we need to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So, you know, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow, and it appears to show all of Furina's recent plans.
Farina's recent plans, let me guess. She's going to be going to trial, and then another trial, and then another.
Actually, that sounds about right.
Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed, so let's take a look at the first item.
More trials, more trials.
Looks like Ray called it. Wow. Yeah. There is nothing more important to
Mr.
Furina
Blade, we
than
get it, we
attending
get it.
trials at the Opera House.
But this trial is a little different from the usual.
Ooh, interesting.
Chapter 4, Act 5, Masquerade of the Guilty.
Looking at the water rushing in, I'm like, what's happening?
Yes, it looks like there's some spotlights and it's like a curtain.
Seems like, maybe also Nouvellette is keeping an eye on things from behind the scenes, maybe?
Very serious.
He's always keeping an eye on stuff and always just a little bit disappointed.
Fuck, I'm laughing along.
Okay,
So always
in
a little bit
version 4.2,
disappointed.
travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon quest, Masquerade of the Guilty. We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the impending destruction foretold by the prophecy.
I think we've only scratched the surface so
Travelers will
far.
gradually unveil new facts behind this crisis and encounter an evil that has been lurking in the swirling depths.
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh, swirling depths. Very spoopy. Right. So, the prophecy in Fontaine is on the brink of coming true.
Mhm.
And this is possibly
I think it's gonna
the
happen.
greatest crisis we've faced in our journey through Teyvat.
What do you guys think?
Definitely. In version 4.1,
Is it gonna come true?
we
What
learned
do you
about
think?
this precarious situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Nouvellette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily,
Navia.
the crisis was averted by Navia's leadership of the Spina de Rosula.
What was this scene
Though
about?
we probably can't dismiss the
Arlecchino!
assistance provided by the Knave either. Whatever her end goal may be, it seems like she sincerely
I want
wants
her.
to save
I
Fontaine
want
from
her.
the prophecy. But there's only so much that we can say. Travelers will have to go and play through the version themselves to discover the clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure
Grizzly
to play
has been building
through,
that boat for something?
uncover
Exactly.
hidden truths, and witness this epic chapter of Fontaine's history for yourself. when Act 5 of the Archon quest becomes available.
Melody, how you doing?
Sounds good.
So
Yep.
right?
Hey,
Been so long.
question. Have we forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh, yeah.
He does. Smudgy, he does.
Child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Child?
We searched all over the fortress for him.
Yep. I guess we'll just have to live with the suspense for a little longer.
Hey, Zariah,
Not
how you doing?
ideal, but it's fine.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But we saw Child appear at the end of the last version's Archon quest, so it probably won't be long until we see him again.
Okay, good.
Okay.
But we really need to talk about Furina. She's
What?
confronted
Why?
with a crisis.
What? Why?
Because she's confronted with a
Why?
crisis that's tough for even one of the great elemental dragons.
Hmm.
Of course, Fontaine will have the Traveler's help, but what
You'd like to
choices
talk
will
about
our
me instead.
Hydro Archon make in the face of the crisis?
Well, just like the prophecy itself, all will be revealed at the fated time. But knowing Furina, perhaps she'll have made some preparations.
Once again, disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Always
Come on,
disappointed.
guys, have some faith.
Okay, to bolster everyone's confidence in Furina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon.
Okay, I want to know more. Okay,
Why
let's go.
are you just standing there with your mouth gaping? You must be stunned and at a loss for words. Understandable. It is I, after all, Fontaine's most beloved star,
Ah, yes.
Furina.
Yes.
I'm on a very tight schedule.
Most
so
beloved.
you're lucky to even get an appointment with me.
Also, do we get that pet?
Oh my gosh, I love her outfit.
Yes. Oh, and her eyes, like each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes and her hat.
I want that as a
Oh,
pet.
You know,
it's
you'd
amazing.
expect for a Hydro Archon that she'd have the best drip.
Oh?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Okay, you know what? It seems
Such a
like she's
daddy,
always
even
dressed
doing
like
dad
she's about
jokes.
to attend a performance. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's Fontaine's biggest celebrity for you. And speaking of drip, let's take a look at her
He
combat
did? Oh, he did.
abilities.
He totally did.
Yay!
Here we go.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
I like that she's sitting on the bubble. She takes a bow, tips her hat.
Strike
She's
a
very
pose.
gracious. Very gracious.
Let the world come alive!
Well, Lissy, there's definitely
Whoa,
something
that is
about
so
that.
cool. Oh my
Definitely, there
gosh.
has to be
Oh my
something about
gosh.
that.
I like the way
It probably means
she
something.
kind of like bows.
Very dramatic.
Yes.
Very much. It's like all of her moves are part of a performance.
Yes.
Totally. Also, look at her elemental burst. Her presence really fills the stage.
Emoji.
Everyone else is just an extra.
Mhm.
Wait, so the creatures that Furina summons, they look a lot like the Fontimer aberrants that we've encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an octopus, and they are all
What do you mean just
so
in time?
cute.
Just
Yeah.
too
I
late?
love them. Me too. Oh my gosh, no, the octopus is even wearing a hat! What a distinguished little gentleman!
Mhm.
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit different from Fontimer aberrants.
Okay.
I would know. To my knowledge, these creatures
He would
are
know.
Furina's, quote, honored guests. They even help manage her daily affairs.
Yes, exactly. So, Furina often invites guests to her tea party, which is known as the Salon Solitaire. And those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
And she even gave each member a name.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Craboletta.
Who that?
You're the best.
The crab, the one that's a crab, I assume.
Absolutely.
Craboletta?
And- Yes. And then you've got the housekeeper, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran.
Ah, there you go.
Blah, 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 blah.
And the conferencier, Gentilhomme Usher.
Usher?
And that last one
Usher.
is a stickler for propriety.
Oh, okay. So when Furina said to make an appointment with Sir Intendant Cheval Moran,
Nani?
this is who she was referring to?
Nani?
Yes.
Oh my god, that looks
Oh
cute.
my god.
Wow.
I didn't know it was so cute.
Exactly. Furina
Okay, that
makes
thing is
some
cute as fuck.
bubbles in her idle animation.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Okay, I'm sure everyone is just itching to know more about the skills shown in that
Yes,
clip.
please.
So,
Yes, please.
Amber, why don't you take it away? Tell us everything.
Yes, you got it.
Yay!
We needs to know. We needs to know.
Furina is a Hydro Sword user.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment in combat.
Okay, that looks
when
faster.
in this state, her elemental skill invites the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire.
That looks cool, though.
Mademoiselle Crabaletta, Sir Intendant Chevalmeron, and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage.
I'm so not gonna remember those names.
So cute. And, you know, these Salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target of the active character.
Ooh.
Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
Okay, I was listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly. Furina's charged attack not only deals physical damage, but also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa Arca alignments.
So that's what we were talking about, yeah.
Wow. Based on what we just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Yes, sure does. Furina's elemental skill changes depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa.
That's cool.
It's super cool. After Furina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party
Oh, that looks
members.
beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Yes. The summons created by Furina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even
So
after
many summons.
Furina is switched out. Furina's elemental burst deals damage to surrounding opponents. And when the party member's HP increases or decreases, Furina will accumulate fanfare points. That's my trumpet.
Amazing.
So Furina increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Wow, it seems like this fighting style really suits Furina's character. It's very showy and
Yeah,
unpredictable.
it kind of fits, yeah.
Totally. I can already see the fluctuations in my team's HP bar. That healing skill might come in handy.
Yeah, for real. And due to her knowledge of deepwater aberrants, Furina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontamer aberrants.
Ooh.
Wow,
Oh,
you can say
okay,
that again.
Yeah, and that'll
Sure.
make it even easier to uncover the secrets lurking in the depths.
Always the secrets lurking in the
So do I want this support?
Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Furina's summons is on the field, Furina gains the ability to walk on water.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
that is so cool.
Yes.
Hey, I actually saw that Freena's outfit
you're pulling anyway. I
changes
don't know.
whenever she switches between Arca
I-
alignments.
Not necessarily care.
Good eye. You're correct.
you.
It does change. But
I
you
did
know,
the thing
such is
last night.
time of a celebrity, I suppose.
Mm.
Yes. So if you want to learn more about Furina, then be sure to accompany her on her story quest, the Animula Karaji chapter.
Ah, amazing. Okay, so next up we have another old friend to introduce. She's now able to join the traveler's party with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right. It's Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yay!
Oh, adorable.
Not so excited by Charlotte.
So cute. We've
I'm on the
known
fence
Charlotte
about
for a while
Furina.
now. The
Not so
traveler
sure about
met
Charlotte.
her during the Summoner Summit event, which took them on an adventure all over Teyvat.
Yes, that's right. Charlotte's hard-hitting spirit and determination to uncover the truth really leave an impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine, didn't she treat the traveler to a magnificent meal in order to get a scoop about Wriothesley? Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh? But I
Well,
don't
looks
think
like she
that
can
will
be both,
deter her.
but-
She'll always be in search of the truth. The world is her treasure chest, and only her camera can determine its contents and the truths they contain. Speaking of her camera, Monsieur Verite just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion. They're friends. Charlotte's talent for photography is truly a marvel. No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow
Yeah, exactly, Nelly.
always capture an unparalleled sense of artistry. The peerless Monsieur Verite turns her photos into eye-catching mementos. In fact, many Fontanians even cut the prints out of the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
Oh, That's so cool. And Monsieur Verte is so cute. He even has his own little hat and tie.
I know. Charlotte
camera.
actually commissioned both of those items from Chiori. She
Looks like a
even
fucking
commissioned
penguin or
Monsieur
something.
Verite's accessories in several different
Pingu.
styles to match different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that is pretty thoughtful. I suppose that just shows how much Charlotte cherishes her own Monsieur Verite.
Yes, it really does. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Charlotte's character showcase, shall we?
Ooh,
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look.
If you keep your eyes peeled and your mind engaged, you'll find there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered. Say cheese! Breaking news!
Whoa.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
Was that
really,
amazing?
like, moving around.
Yes! Honestly, it's just what you'd expect
I'm
of
not
a
so excited
reporter for the
myself.
Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and
makes
then, like,
sense.
what a lively character. Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic. It seems like
Yes.
she's always on the move.
Who's on the march? Exactly. Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's
Oh, crap.
developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes combat. With her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite, she captures
face is in the
enemies
way.
from all angles, unleashing attacks while discovering
Why couldn't they
and
do it the same as
exposing their
before?
weaknesses.
What is this?
Yes.
Honestly, I would expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most famous reporters. Who knew cameras could do that, though? I didn't know you could use them as a weapon. The
Same.
more you know, I guess.
You can use anything
Okay,
as a
here's some
weapon if
cool
you really
stuff.
want.
Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera. During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage.
Whoa.
Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents instead. Now her elemental burst creates a news flash field that continuously restores HP to party members within its range. Monsieur Verite, he's also going to
Yeah,
join
she's
in
right, yeah,
and
she's right.
intermittently attack opponents during the duration of the ability. As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an expert at adapting her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus. Now that is not all. There is more. During the 4.2
course there's
special
more.
event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom Lens. When Charlotte activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh, that's
When you hold
amazing.
her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
I mean,
That
sure, yeah.
is so cool.
Yeah.
I guess it
That
kind
is
of makes sense.
super rad, and you know, I have a feeling some super cool pictures are gonna come out of that.
Yeah, I
We are gonna provide
she's
more information
okay.
about the Zoom
She's
Lens and how to
okay.
use it during the event.
But I don't feel
overview
like I
portion.
need her. You know?
So,
She's
Furina
not-
and
she's not
Charlotte
one-
will
Oh,
both be
Bajou coming
featured
back,
in
let's
version
go.
4.2 event wishes.
Ooh.
In the first half of version 4.2, we'll have event wishes showcasing Furina and Bajou. During this time,
Okay.
Charlotte will also receive a huge drop rate boost.
Huge boost.
Huge boost.
Well, if I would have to choose, it would be an easy choice for me.
A sword, Splendor of
Oh, the
Tranquil
weapon.
Waters, will be
So like a
featured in the
scepter?
weapon event banner.
Sword, right? But it looks like a scepter.
Sword.
New sword. Don't
And
laugh, what the
in
fuck?
the second half of version
Sino and
4.2,
Ayato,
we'll
skip.
have reruns for Sino
Skip.
and Ayato.
Easy skip
Okay,
for me.
Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Furina's itinerary.
I can save.
It
Great.
looks like she's
Good shit.
investigating something.
Yeah, easy
Oh,
skip.
there's
I
even
can
a report
save.
attached.
Good
Tell
stuff.
us what it says.
Okay, I will. It says, strange rumblings have been
Oh,
heard
the
in
all-devouring
depths of
narwhal. He
Fontaine's
looks so
water.
good.
Dun, dun,
I like him.
dun.
Oh,
I like him a lot.
It's here already?
Oh.
No sippy, no. No sippy.
Well.
Scepter cane.
It looks like it's in a sea of pink
English.
and blue stars. That's so pretty.
Oh, I remember.
I like this boss.
Whale. I recognize this whale.
Wait, yeah. Isn't this the whale that the traveler saw in Child's vision at the end of the version
at him.
4.1 Archon quest?
Well, it's a narwhal. Yeah, it's not a whale. It's a
Same
narwhal.
one. After ravaging
Look
its
at
way
him,
through
though.
the primordial sea,
So cool.
this otherworldly creature has at long last broken the seal and descended upon Fontaine.
Broken the seal.
Ooh.
Poor seal.
It's a real big.
Ba-dum-tsh.
It feels like it might even burst right through the screen.
He's like a rocket lifting off.
I get this feeling that this isn't the type of opponent that we.
This is
going
gonna be an interesting fight, I think.
Our way through, you know.
Exactly. In the first phase, it will use its gigantic size to target the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, that's true. They do love to make bosses that hide.
Okay. So
to
there
annoy us.
also seems to be sort of a progress bar next to the boss's HP bar.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Okay.
Oh, there is, yeah.
Since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead. The creature just freed itself
I'm
from
always screwed.
captivity and is brimming with anger. So if you can find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Boom.
is somebody being eaten?
That's cool, though. That's cool.
Is it even possible to survive something like that?
So wait, he teleports you.
Here it is.
We're inside the narwhal. Oh.
This is an entirely different space, it looks like. And there's a new enemy here with a massive sword.
Moby Dick.
These summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar to me.
I wonder what the deal is with all of this. Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this space will be the key to defeating the whale? Travelers will need to experiment for
Hitchhiker to the
themselves.
galaxy.
Ooh, yeah. All truths will be revealed in version 4.2.
Well said. Oh man, this boss looks really, really tough. What happens if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
This update
I'll
actually
just
helps with
I'll
that
just
problem.
ooga boonga, no problem.
Starting from 4.2, an option will appear on the challenge failed screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if
What?
travelers are struggling to defeat them during a main quest.
What?
Hopefully, this provides a smoother gaming experience for travelers to enjoy.
Wow.
I love
Wow.
that. Now we don't need to worry about getting stuck while
Was that
trying
necessary?
to advance the main
Come on.
story.
Totally.
Come on. In the story.
Hey, that was a lot
Come
of
on.
information, wasn't it? Can we take a short little break while we have a look at the second redemption code, maybe?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that kind of seems unnecessary, but okay. I mean, if you reach this point of the game, I think you should already be able to clear it the normal way, right? Yeah, just get good, exactly. New code, by the way, guys. New code. Get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. Guess if you're playing on the potato phone and have a hard time dodging, I guess, yep. Dunk Tyrone, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Hope you're doing great, man. What's happening? How are you? You doing good? Thanks so much for dropping the codes. Appreciate that. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Look at you guys being so helpful. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have it up in the chat. Oh, I'm still gonna have to redeem all that. I cannot forget to redeem all this. So fake laughs. Oh, you mean in the... maybe. How you doing, Dim? I'm fine. How about you, man? Well, Dim
Hello,
just sits
travelers.
quietly.
Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Yay! So,
Perks
we've
of being the
introduced
streamer, I
new
guess.
characters, new plot lines, and a new boss.
Yeah.
But I hope
Next,
you're still
events.
eager for new content, travelers, because there's still more to come.
Events.
Let's
Please
take
be
a look
please
at
be
what
something
other
good.
information we can learn from Furina's itinerary.
Please be something good.
Okay, aside from investigating crises, it seems like our Hydro Archon also goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine. Who knew she did all this work behind the scenes?
Okay, new area.
Well, you know, maybe she's just using it as an excuse to scout out a place for one
Lake
of
Light
her
and Foggy
tea
Forest, Restful
parties.
Sea, and Feathery
Furina
Star. So
and
more area, more map.
Typical. Hey, it seems like the places Furina has chosen
More
to visit
exploration.
This time
Fuck
feature
yeah.
some peculiar landscapes.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Furina
Oh,
is
wow.
in Aranea's forest on the east side of Fontaine.
Mm.
And that's right
Ooh, that looks
behind
beautiful.
the Opera House.
What a cool place!
They sure
Although,
love trees, do they?
It does kind of look like it could be hiding some secrets.
Trees everywhere.
Definitely wouldn't be a video game if there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely not what they seem.
What do you mean this is a
For
video
example,
game?
Strange things have been happening with the water veins around Loch Urania.
I like the I
As
like
you
the
can
storm
see,
animation.
A strong
It's
windstorm
cool.
has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away.
Hmm.
And take a look at this, the foggy forest path.
That fog is really thick.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the foggy forest path. So what about this area? The weeping willow of the lake.
Ooh, it looks all withered and spoopy.
The water doesn't look quite right. Like it's cloudy or something. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Exactly. It seems like Furina also realized something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate, and what did she find? A number of contaminated bacterial mats.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of, there are always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus. Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and contamination cores from the bacterial mats. Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles, or perhaps even powering certain objects.
We can play basketball.
We'll leave that for you to discover.
More balls.
Ooh.
To learn more about the story behind the new Araneus Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called The Wild Fairy of Araneus. I'll give you a hint. Melazines are involved.
Do we have to aim? Oh, fuck.
Melazines? Really?
Melazines.
Oh, then it would
Melazines.
certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
To the south of Araneus Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There, a singular tower stands tall above an island in the middle of the sea. Perhaps it's also guarding some unspeakable secrets.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Furina's itinerary, so let's go check it out. Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine.
Yep.
I'm so excited that we finally get to check it out.
Yes, same. In version 4.2, the sealed ruin tower is the focus of a quest series called Search in the Algae Sea. I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
We have to break 4 seals to get in there?
Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly calm waters.
Yes, I want answers. I also we all want answers. I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story behind it all.
That is very right. New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether above water or below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in other places.
Oh, that's the guy that said that looked cool. Yeah. Hydro Tupa.
Destinies! In certain
human-shaped
underwater
monster
caves,
formed from the agglomeration of countless drops of water.
It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in combat.
Cool.
So don't let your guard down, travelers.
I guess we're gonna need this guy for Mats for Furina.
Some places still seem to tell the stories of events long past, no matter how long they've been abandoned. So in this update, travelers can also look forward to the climax of the Narcissus Croix's adventure quest line that was introduced over the last 2 versions.
That's nice.
And there might even be an unexpected surprise waiting at the end.
What? A surprise! I can't wait to see what it is.
Same.
All right, there's a lot to discover in the new areas of the map, but Furina's itinerary doesn't stop there.
Oh, we have,
wait. It looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aww.
Furina is pretty personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
Speaking of, let's move on to the event portion.
Okay,
event.
Right.
The Fontaine Fishing Association has recently posted a commission to
Feminine?
investigate the rumors of water imps near Araneus
Free
Island.
Feminine.
Ooh, another investigation.
I know.
Oh, and Fremine seems to be involved.
I don't have him yet, so that's good.
That little clockwork
same.
penguin next to him must be one of his other companions.
Okay, good.
But it doesn't look like Pear.
Actually, its name is Thelxie.
So many people didn't have him, apparently.
The name comes from a Fontanian fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature that lives underwater. Adults would use the story to keep children away from the shore. As the story goes, children who play by the water are food for Thelxie to devour.
Ooh,
Jeepers.
Yeah, for real. Well, children must be pretty afraid of that creature.
I know, right? It does seem a little unusual for Fremine to give this little penguin a name like that. There must be some other reason.
Wait, hey, does this event also have something to do with this clockwork penguin?
Absolutely. In this event, we'll be helping Fremine make some improvements to this little clockwork penguin.
Oh.
There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its circuits and reconnecting the motherboard. In return,
That's a big
the
penguin.
little guy will help us out on our journey.
Oh, I love
Pretty
that.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment.
90.
Which brings us to the second stage of the event. Using
Seen
an
that somewhere
echoing
before.
conch to search underwater and find the items that we need for the penguin.
And, you know, what happens if we run into certain speed bumps
Exactly.
on our adventure? You know, like monsters, puzzles, and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Exactly. In the third
Now, I'm trying to
stage
say
of the
they've
event,
kind
the
of already
clockwork
used it
penguin
in
will help us
Starro,
defeat
haven't they?
monsters lurking
Kind of.
around a specific domain
the paths that
and
you
obtain
have to
any
do.
treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the clockwork penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
Whoa.
Now, as for the story behind these battles, travelers will just have to find out for themselves.
Let's see. After helping
Hey,
the
Sam.
penguin, the next item on the itinerary is... Oh, the cute little fungi are back!
Cool.
Cute
Hania,
little
a friend
fungi.
we met in Sumeru, has arrived in Fontaine to promote Lil Fungi's
Why?
fantastic fiesta.
Why do you
and
need to
speaking
keep on
of
giving us
fun,
these stupid
guys,
fungi?
I think I recognize some familiar
No.
faces. Bongo Head, it's time
No.
to shine!
Yay! Travelers may notice some differences
No.
in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place
I
in
am
Fontaine,
done with fungi.
the gameplay
Come
has
on.
also been optimized.
Why do they
Previously,
keep
we
shoving
led the
these
Lil
guys in
Fungi
our
battle
faces?
against Mechanici. This time, we'll have the opportunity
I mean,
to challenge
the
a
event
whole
itself was
host of
okay, but
powerful
why bring
monsters.
this back?
Awesome.
They should have kept that in
Travelers will be
Sumeru.
able to command a variety of fungi,
No.
adjusting their movement to target different enemies.
I'm a very fun
And
guy,
don't
Rasta.
forget to use marvelous gels to instruct the little
Someone
fungi
forgot to
unleash
make a new event.
powerful
Yeah, they're just
skills.
recycling at this point.
Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing with the fungi more than ever.
Here's hoping. We actually I have a little note here to pass along from our developer friends.
Well,
The note.
this does not make me happy.
While they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time, the team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So, they're going to continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event while also working
No.
hard to develop interesting content that is
No.
relevant to the overall game.
No, leave this event
Thanks,
alone.
devs.
No.
Yeah,
No.
thanks.
Yate
All
it.
right.
Yate it.
Okay, let's take a look at what else Furina's itinerary has in store. Oh, it's the Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment Log. I'm more than ready to fight some adversaries.
Doesn't mean I'll touch it
Let
after I
me
get my
at
paramus.
'em.
Exactly, yeah.
I wish I could, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
just give us the
actually
resin,
involve
exactly.
fighting. A researcher obsessed with graph adversarial technology has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition.
So
She
far,
believes
not that
her research
excited.
can help her achieve great success.
The first event looked
But
okay,
her
but
scholarly responsibilities make it difficult for her to collect the field samples that she needs.
I'm guessing this is where the traveler comes in.
Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristic that's given on each day.
Sounds simple enough.
You can also exchange these samples with your friends.
I don't want to.
You might be able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive.
I don't
At
want
the
to.
end of the quest, travelers will receive a special gift from Pauline.
Ooh.
Whoopee.
That's right. It's the zoom lens we mentioned
Too
during
much
Charlotte's
photographs.
character introduction.
Oh, how fun.
To use it, just equip the camera and activate the zoom lens in your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped with
Oh,
other
yeah, we got to
characters,
take
the
pictures
zoom
of
lens
eels,
won't be able
guys.
to be used in combat.
Unagi.
But if you switch to Charlotte and hold your elemental skill, you'll be able to snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
can
Okay,
even
now that's
use it
cool.
in domains.
That's cool.
Double wow.
That's cool. I like
oh my
that.
gosh, that's awesome. And
I like that.
I bet travelers will be able to capture some
Can make some nice
amazing moments
wallpapers,
in co-op
that way.
mode too.
And even if you miss the chance to participate
That's a cool
in the
feature.
event, there's no need to worry. Travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends.
Sweet. Oh, It seems like Furina has also learned of the existence of a domain shrouded in mist. Travelers who master the leyline features and put together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Now, less experienced travelers like myself don't
That
need
I
to
don't
worry
mind.
either. Using trial characters and taking
Yeah, it looks like
advantage of the
they
buffs
said so
brought
we can
about by
take
the
pictures and
leyline
domains.
are
Yeah.
also great ways to come out on top.
Okay,
That's
this I can
right.
live with. This
and
is fine.
travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final challenge. Also, the Leyline Overflow event will return at the end of version 4.2.
Always handy.
Now might be
Never
the
bad.
perfect time to start building your parties. Hopefully,
exactly.
you're all
Always
excited
good.
for the fabulous events that version 4.2 has in store, but there are still more surprises to share.
Yeah, me too. I only have 2,000.
I
Let's get
know.
into them.
Well, before we get into them, let's take a quick break to have a look at the final redemption code.
Okay, one more
for
code
today.
and then probably still
See you in a
one
bit.
final part and then it's going to be over. Okay, last code, guys. Last code. Please put it in the chat. Don't forget to redeem codes. Please also don't forget to put them in Discord for people that couldn't watch today and they want to redeem so we can actually see it in Discord as well. Would be nice if you guys could do that too. Also, guys, if you guys haven't done so yet, please don't forget to drop a follow and join our Discord. And if you're on YouTube, go go press that subscribe button. Hell yeah, do it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Okay, I gotta say we started off with a bang with that whole trailer that we saw. Then it kind of went. I'm not gonna say downhill, but it didn't live up to the expectations. Thank you, White Cat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see what final last thing they have in store for us. Just do it, making dreams come true. Okay. Let's see.
Welcome back,
What are we gonna get?
travelers. Okay, I just took a look at Lady Furina's itinerary, and it seems we've actually reached the end.
Aww, I know.
No way. Who'd have
So
guessed
we've
that?
submitted our appointment request to Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we have for the upcoming version.
System
Let's
optimizations.
get into it.
Okay, so first up is the Quick Challenge feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses, and it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend a certain character.
Totally.
True.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce Domain section of the adventure handbook.
Can I also just
All
use it
weekly
if I'm
bosses
lazy?
will be available to challenge, except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Nice.
Can lazy people use this too?
Yeah, now we don't have to wait to advance the story before we can level up a new character's talents and skills.
Exactly. Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG.
What now?
In version
What's that?
4.2, 3
TCG?
new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added. There will also be
Dory.
an Accelerate Duel feature, which will provide a smoother gaming experience. Pretty cool stuff. After the version 4.2 update, deck sharing codes will also be available. Use them to show off your strongest deck or take inspiration from other travelers.
That's cool.
That's awesome. And, you know, since the number of card combinations just keeps increasing, the number of decks a player can save has been increased from 10 to 20.
Like, I really can't put my
Doubled.
time in TCG.
Double. And in addition,
Double.
both the maximum number of starting slots and the number of slots unlocked at each player level upgrade have been increased from 2 to 4.
Doubled again!
Nero.
Double!
You totally missed on the
Double
hours,
again.
man.
The developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated battle mode and the
Yeah,
Forge
exactly. I
Realms
mean, if they
Temper
if they
Endless
gave us
Swarm
more
will
primos
also
to do
return
this
in version
or to use
4.2.
this, we would play. But
And
now,
in addition to the updates made to Genius Invocation TCG, returning travelers
don't
will
see the
enjoy
point.
ample login rewards and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact Project team. May those returning to Devat have a happy reunion.
Aw, that's
Aw.
nice.
Yeah. Plus, a new story key privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events.
Amazing. Red notification dots have also been optimized.
I still have so much hangout
Notifications
events
that
I
have
haven't
already
even
been
done yet.
cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
Yo.
Quest optimizations will also be available in version 4.2. The first one
Yeah,
pertains
normally she
to
never speaks,
unlocking
and now
story
she doesn't
quests.
shut up.
Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept a story quest after unlocking it.
Whoa, nice. And hopefully, travelers won't be overwhelmed by
Okay.
a sudden influx of quests anymore.
The update has also made notifications about prerequisite quests even clearer,
And
making
enjoy
it
the gym.
easier for players to proceed to certain content.
That's awesome.
Would have been nice, right?
Okay, great.
Would have been nice.
Oh, and it seems like that's all we have for the latest version update. I guess that means it's
Final
time
sneak
for the
preview of
4.2
something?
special program to come to a close.
Final trailer? Come on, give us something good. Give us some last good thing that our jaws will drop
aside
from.
all the intrigue around the story and characters, I'm personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy event.
Yes, how can you not be?
Why?
They keep on adding so much cool stuff to this game. For me, I love the idea of the combat
anime
camera. But for me and Monsieur Novelette, we are here for the melodies.
Honestly, for me, it's purely the story.
Well, this has been so much fun with
That
both
I'm
of you.
excited about the
really
most.
Grateful we could all be here today together. And honestly, I'm just really glad that we're gonna get to see how all these mysteries unfold. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll have a nice ending in 4.2. We'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Nothing else anymore?
Bye.
Give us some. Come on. One more thing. Dear traveler, your audience with the god of justice, Regina of many waters, and the most popular celebrity in all of Fontaine, Lady Furina, has been granted. The appointment time is November 8th. Please make sure to come on time, as Lady Furina will be awaiting your arrival. Okay, well, I mean, we already knew that she was coming. This is all? This is what we're getting? Surintendant Cheval Marine. Wow. Wow, that was it. Bro, I was really hoping for something. The postcard is cute at least. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, guys. Thoughts. What are we thinking here? For me personally, definitely story is looking the most exciting. I can't wait for the Archon quest. I want to see what it's all about. I want to see how the story continues. But other than that, I'm not really that excited. I'm on the fence about Furina, if I want her or not. I'm not really sure if she's gonna be that much of a upgrade to any of my teams. Charlotte, I'm not really digging Charlotte. There was one event that kind of seemed a bit interesting, but other than that, I'm not really that hyped. Not really. Furina's an Archon, so she will be broken. We'll see about that.